For
Anything.
y'all.
Happy Friday. Woo woo.
Whooping for Fridays.
Yeah.
Love
I'm
Fridays.
excited. It's finally Friday.
Oh,
I don't know
God.
about anybody else, but my week was horrific. It started off the second I woke up Monday morning. I'd already wished the week was over, and now it finally is, and things seem to be a little different. So hopefully we're staying on this wavelength.
Oh, I can tell you. I was right there with you, sister. Oh, I was right there with you. Monday was okay. Tuesday was, Wednesday was real bad. Then yesterday, I just wanted to pull the covers over my head and say bye-bye to the world.
Right.
Just let's go. Hey, Perry. Hey, Jane. Hey, Crockett.
Hello,
Eric
everyone.
Cozy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Did anybody else have a good week? I
Hope
should say
so.
anybody else. Did anyone have a good week? Because Lord knows this week was rough.
Imagine if I had a job. Oh my gosh, that would be even worse. I would have had to deal with that too, let alone all the stuff I did with here. Hi, Kit Kat. Ewan. I got Clifford, the big red dog over here, or big yellow dog with me over here. My daughter's.
Let me see it. Let me see him.
Oh gosh, he walked out again. Come here, Chubbs.
Chubbs.
That's his name, Chubbs. Like a Chubba-Lub because he was really little, and chubby. Now he's huge. And he just gets what he wants. We took him to the dog park, and he carries a football in his mouth and runs. So you can imagine how big he is, because that looks like a little teeny tennis ball to him. And he just runs everywhere with it. And if he drops it, we tell him, go get it. And he will go search that ball. He loves that ball. So come here, Chubbs. Chubbs, come here. Here, Chubbs. Look at. See the world, Chubbs? Chubbs, see the world? Can you see him?
Yeah,
there you go. Look at him.
Oh, he's so pretty.
He's very pretty. He's very pretty, but he is also very big.
Oh, Catnip, you're getting kittens? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, meow meows.
That's fun.
My
youngest son wanted a cat, but my husband is anti-cat, so no cat for us.
I can't have a cat because they're too sneaky to me. They just, my daughters.
I swear you and Wayne were separated at birth.
My daughter's cat, when I go by it, when she first got him, he would go, oh, nice kitty, come and pet me. Whack. He'd whap my leg. I go over to my friend's house, go past the cat, whapping my legs. I'm like, cats don't like me, dude. I'm a dog person. They can tell. I am a dog
They
person.
are sneaky. I had cats and dogs all growing up.
They got attitudes. And listen, I have an attitude already, so I don't need a pet that has an attitude. If I leave it too long, it's going to be mad at me and let me suffer for weeks by doing weird things, jumping on counters and whatever they do.
Weird things.
Attacking your head. They hold a grudge. What are you doing, ding dong? Get out of there. He's like digging in everything. And I got this, my little dog. And Chubbs is scared of Pipper. Pipper comes by and goes, he goes right in the other room. He's like,
oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, she's a lion, what I mean, in a very small body. She's got a mind of her own.
That's funny.
You've been kitty-proofing the house? That's almost impossible, Catnip. I can imagine you'd have to move everything off of every table. Any high point, you better watch out there's nothing around. Cats like that high point. And they like to go and jump on you. No, cats are good. She planted 2 pots of grass safe for cats. Special seeds from PetSmart. Oh, you know what? My girlfriend used to plant catnip. That stuff they get drugged up on? Yeah. So, and that was natural for them. So they liked that. I love giving Chewy, that's the cat's name at my daughter's house, Chewy some catnip because that sucker gets crazy. He's like, just rubbing it all over and goes, does it get high? What do they do? What does that do for him? Do you know? Did you guys see Richard Boyd?
Richard Boyd is,
he is joking.
He interests me. And I don't know.
You can't take him serious.
I cannot stop watching.
Right.
Every time he posts something, I watch it, and I'm like,
me too.
And then
right in there.
Movie with me, which whatever.
And it's not you. And it's not you.
Like I seriously, and Linda and I have talked about this. I want to talk to him simply to see if he's really like that, or if that's like his character.
Yes, he's a character.
Is that like his TV persona, or is he really what he portrays himself?
Listen, if you watch his stuff,
oh yeah, he is a crackpot. But
if you watch him,
I just want to know. I'm curious.
Okay, well, this is your first clue. If you watch him lately, he's been really giving that part of himself up, saying, "Look, this is a screenplay. I'm just using this as an analogy." And actually, Eric Cozy, he really gives you a compliment in one of it. In the last 3 videos he's done, he's given you compliments, saying you are right on it, you know, and hey, he's the best, and you know what I'm saying? He is just he's a person that takes his veteran experience and puts it with like making a murder, like, you know, instead of us being being in the rally and holding pickets, we are coming in with bombers and boom boom, you know, and playing music, and that's what he's all about. He's really I think he has the best interests of the case at heart. I really do. And I don't yeah, he can call people names and things like that, but I don't think he means anything by it, you know. Hey, excuse me.
Yeah, I don't know. I find him interesting. I would like to talk to him, but I would just I'm wary of him too, because part of me wants to hope that that's just like his persona. But if you really talk to him one-on-one and he still acts like that, I'm not gonna lie, I'd be a little afraid.
Yeah.
Say, abort mission, abort, I'm out, get me the hell out of here.
I agree. You know, I do.
I'm curious, and I don't know.
He's a lot. He really is saying Eric Cozy and him. There's 2 different things. He says the only thing that they don't agree on is that the bones are Teresa Hallbuck's. You know, he says that, and he goes, and the difference in Ravs. You know, that's his thing. His thing is the Rav. He's checked it out amongst everything. But actually, Eric Cozy, he really does like you and admire you, and he does respect you, and he said that. So, I mean, he has a shit way of saying it,
right?
You know, but if you take that away from what he is really saying, I think he's a good-hearted person. I don't know. I mean, I mentioned having him on a live, and everybody goes, "What are you fucking crazy?" I'm like, I want to know what makes him tick. Right. You know, I'm a little cuckoo, yeah. But I kind of like him, you know. I mean, he's done nothing to me. I mean, yeah, he puts me up in his videos and stuff and says some crazy things once in a while, but you know.
Yeah, and what's funny is this picture right here is the one that he uses for all of his thumbnails now, and he actually had it printed out. I'm like, oh, that's kind of weird. I'm like, I took that picture was taken on my phone, buddy.
And what he says is that we all of us, whether he agrees with us or not, we're all still trying to do something for the case, and we all have one point that we are trying to get, and that is Stephen and Brendan out. And that is what he has said. If you really watch his videos, sometimes he comes across like Eric Cozy is a blah, 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 blah. And then he'll start talking. And then by the end of it, he's saying, hey, you know what, Eric Cozy, because he did. The Bones video he just did, he really gave Eric Cozy props. And he said he respected him very much. So, yes, we are chatting about Richard. Dark Side of the Moon. I changed your name, didn't you? Because I can't say the first part. I never could before. But yes.
That's funny.
You would kick his ass, Denise.
I don't know. Not too many people scare me, but if he...
yes, I agree.
That conversation where I'd be like, okay, I gotta go wash my hair or something. I like Deuces, I gotta go. I mean, you know.
Jane says she'd like to see us live with him. Jane says,
why not talk to him? Why not?
I don't know. I mean, I guess, yeah, he has been, you know, he does come across, and I've said things like that, you know, you do come across a little harsh, you know what I'm saying? But he does, I think in the last, I would say week or 2, he's really come to the point where he's just going to let other people know this is just a scenario, what he's putting out. He really does not mean he's going to shoot people, or he expects people to give him 20,000 or 50,000 or whatever it is dollars. He doesn't mean that. He's just using it as
$10,500. $10,500.
Yeah, I want you to sign this and do this. Well, he's just playing a screenplay. You know, he's writing a screenplay. So that's basically what it is. He puts, I mean, when he does his videos, he's got all the links to all this music and who's playing what part and everything. He never did that before. You were left going, what did you just say? And what? I don't get that. And whoa, what did you say about that person? You know, but he really doesn't, you know, I think he's one thing in his mind, and that's getting Stephen out, whatever way that is. I don't think he really understands how the system works as far as, going through the courts and things. He just thinks because they're wrongfully in prison that they should be able to get out, with the stuff that we know and see. So I don't know. Hi, Paul.
Hello,
How
Paul.
are you? Did you wait? No, you didn't miss the announcement yet. Go ahead, Denise. Hi, Jess.
That's funny.
I don't have any clue what this is about, but it's hilarious. Oh, I'm glad I'm hilarious.
For anybody that doesn't know, there is a gentleman named Richard Boyd, and he subscribes to this channel, so say hello. But
he knows me.
Yeah, he let's see, Control C. He's an interesting fellow, and he makes a bunch of videos about making a murder. He is a supporter in his own right. Yep. He has a strange way of showing it at times, and he often talks about other supporters, namely Eric Cozy, especially as of late. So that's who we're talking about, Jess. He's a harmless, strange bird.
Yeah. Mainly he needs to understand I don't always. I'm trying to read Eric Cozy's. You can put that stuff up there. I forgot. I don't understand. I don't always say everything I believe. I entertain conversation. Yes, that's true. And I kind of think he gets that now. I really do. I think he gave you a great compliments in his Bone video. He really does. He says you did a great job and thank you. And he says we're just on two sides about two things. That those bones are definitely Teresa's, because in my eyes, Seven okay, don't cut it for me. And the way they're acting, who knows now? That's how they've really confused me with giving back the bones and what that's saying and all this other stuff. So, and as far as the Rav goes, we all know what Linda thinks about that. That I don't believe they have the right Rav. That's my opinion. It always has been. So if people hate me for that, then they do. And the Rav is a big thing to me. I think it's a big piece of evidence. They're holding a lot in that Rav, and I don't know how green turns to blue. And I don't care what color you say that turns in the light. It's not, the interior isn't right. There's a whole bunch of things that are wrong with that Rav that I have seen. My opinion. Hi, Catnip. Oh, you. And Dark Side of the Moon knows. She goes over there and reads it once in a while. It does have a lot of suspicious issues. You're right, Eric Cozy. It really does. I mean, for one, she was, I don't know, that whole light holding up the seats thing, and I don't know, it just looks so different. Some things just look so different, and it could be pictures, it could be lighting, but and Rav, the way they brought it there was suspicious, right? The way they brought it to the crime lab was very suspicious. It being unlocked and then locked, and that's suspicious. Oh, this one doesn't look like it's green, it's blue. Pam saying 2-door, Pam saying then it's a 4-door. I don't, there's a whole bunch of things. Yes, people do make mistakes in their statements. I get that, but there's just too many mistakes in this case. So it's really hard to believe anything. It's just at this point, it's all speculation on whose ever part, but there's some good things coming out, like Millbilly, if you're here, where the heck is 1111? I want to hear those dispatch things so bad from 1111. Yes.
Oh shit, sorry, hold on one second.
What was that, Denise? Oh my gosh. Sound like, music or something. And this one here's Wine and the Dog. Yes, there is a lot of mistakes. Hi, Ziggy. How are you? How are you feeling? Foghorn of Truth. Exactly. She got a call. Crap. 1 second. Okay. Please hold. And I know I don't sound like Paul when I say it. Please hold, please. You know what? I've never been on here by myself. Do you know that, Paul? I've never done a live by myself. I don't know how you do it because I feed off of other people. And right now I have nothing. So we play Jeopardy music, you know, that dee, dee, dee. Or I could start singing like Paul does. Hi, Jess, how are you doing? Ziggy. Denise wants us to do that. Get on and do a live and total sing. Back to you, Denise.
Yeah, no. Oh, I would love to see Linda and Paul just get on a live and just sing the entire show back and forth. I would die.
You know what I did today, Paul? I went to the dog park with Clifford, and I watched him play with the football. And I just kind of had a light day. Just kind of took it easy because the week has been horrible.
Amen.
Yeah, I'm learning how to edit. I'm so pissed off. I worked I don't know how many hours. I waited for that thing to upload. 6 hours it took to do that on that thing. And guess what? Then it says fail. I was like, bam! That's what I wanted to do with the computer. I was like, oh. But that was the other day, and I'm all got a whole new attitude about it now. Hello, Barb.
Yeah, if I have any more technical issues this week, I'm going off the grid permanently. I'm done.
Oh, you got a new computer again, didn't you? Like in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you get a Dell?
Lovely.
What did you get? A Dell?
No.
I like Dell, but that's what you had a problem with, right?
That's what that was a huge problem. Oh, I can't even. It just still makes me mad.
Yeah, I had a problem today with my upgrading my drive, so it took forever, but I finally got it done. Yeah, so that's good. I learned something.
Our computer, I mean, it was great for a second, and then it just went, and it had nothing but problems.
Yeah, it went downhill. Nothing. So what did you get then? Because it looks great. You look good. Is that your phone or your computer?
This is a computer.
Oh, well, good deal. Good deal.
Yep.
No, Denise, don't leave us. Jane, I'm not leaving you. We can't do that.
Oh, I'm telling you, after yesterday, trust me. I'm like, that's it. I'm going back to 1987. No technology for me. I quit and done.
That'd be funny. That's funny. Yeah, you're right with that congresswoman from Minnesota that wants to eliminate planes, eliminate skyscrapers, eliminate cars and all that stuff. And then she wants to plug cows' butts so they don't have no more farts. I'm thinking, what the heck are we got going on here? If she wants to be president, we're in trouble.
It is a toxic-less hoodie, Jess. It sure is.
Thank you.
Very much so. And it's super soft and comfy. And I dig it. Ooh.
What, that sweatshirt?
Yep. Just as if it was Allen's, it is.
Yes, and I have some orders for her. I got to get the link because a couple people want them. Oh, no, look at, we were talking, and here Richard Boyd just posted again. He sends them to me in Messenger, and I usually get them first before anybody else. Or probably a couple of people. Yeah, no, we've been friends for a while. I just, I mean, I tell him how I feel. I do. I'm really honest about it. I tell him, hey, I don't like what you said, or, that wasn't right to say that about somebody, but he's cool. I mean, he's been cool with me. And like I said, I'm glad because I told him, I kind of asked him to kind of explain that people, or I have explained in comments, people are not taking you seriously. They don't understand this as a screenplay, and that you're using it as, what do you call them? Like, for instances or whatever, But now, so that's why I think examples. Thank you. Some of them words don't come out, But yeah, so I think he's trying to explain it to people and make it more believable or whatever, more understandable for people. I don't know. Could be.
Ow. Shit.
She needs a link. Oh, well. I mean, most of us put the links down at the bottom of our description now. So it's a lot easier for the super mods.
Oh, you got your Linda for President shirt on your sticker?
I didn't get it yet. I got, look at, I'm wearing the Cozy Wrecking Crew because I had A1s on for like 2 days. Everybody's like, everywhere I go, they stop me on it. Everywhere. They all women and they all want one. So I said, okay, well, I'll get the link and I'll give it to you. And so you're going to have a few more orders on that, I'm sure. Go watch the Bones one, Eric Cozy, for real. Go watch it. You'll like it. Like enter.
Paul, I have no idea about a logo. I wouldn't even. I have to get myself to commit to doing stuff first.
A volcano that shoots out your name.
Why gotta be a volcano?
I don't know.
Like a natural disaster?
No. I was thinking you're a burst of fun. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was thinking when I said it. So I don't know.
You're funny.
Yeah, well, sometimes I don't try to be, but I am.
Did I block some? I didn't block anybody.
Where does that say that?
Did someone accidentally block Ziggy? Why would happen? Where's Ziggy?
Yeah, why would we block Ziggy? I have no idea. Where is Ziggy? Where's
she was just here, and the cat dad says she blocked.
No. I went on her name, it's not blocked. So I don't know. Oh, Ziggy, where are you?
She can't type in chat.
I wonder why.
I have no idea.
Maybe she needs to shut it up again. What's it say? It says no notification. No, there's no notification saying she was blocked, so I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Maybe she has to shut it up and come back in or something. Maybe it's her computer because I went on her name and she's not blocked at all. So once in a while I get that problem where I can't do it. It's my internet though.
Hold on, let's see. Make sure there's no issues.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably her computer. I mean, mine does that to me. I'll be sitting here waiting for the live to start. And guess what? It's already started. I'm talking to chat. They're talking about things and I'm going, what's that? Then I refresh it and there's the face. Oh, somebody's been talking for 15 minutes. The show's almost over. That's happened to me several times in Eric Cozy's lives. Several times.
I don't know. There's nothing on this end that says she's going to leave and come back. Sorry, Ziggy. What in the world?
Yeah, the computers are dropping like flies. I wonder if it works. Hi, Ziggy. Glad you're back.
Woo-hoo. Yeah, I got a little nervous there. I'm like,
yeah. We would never block you, Ziggy. No way. You'd have a hard time getting blocked from us. Anybody would.
Yeah, no doubt.
We kind of are free fall. Just let it happen. Everybody gets to be who they want to be. So
anybody see anything good on the news this week? Because there was a bunch of crap. That's all I saw.
Yeah, I didn't see nothing. I wasn't paying attention.
No, the reality TV show side of me has been following this Chrisley thing, and I'm just floored. And
yeah.
Thing. And the shitty stuff his oldest daughter through is just ridiculous. I can't stand it.
I think he's kind of living a lie or something. I don't know. I feel funny about I think he's different than, I don't know. I used to watch it. Yeah, I thought it was funny, because he's like.
They're funny. Like the shit they do is funny, whether it's scripted or not. I don't care. They do some funny shit, in my opinion. They tickle my funny bone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as far as all this craziness with, the wire fraud and tax evasion, and now he's dragging his daughter through the mud. It's like, holy.
I didn't know that part because I thought he was like, his daughter was like his life. The show that she had her appendix out, he was like just catering to her and she wanted a certain kind of this and that. And he went running around and got it all.
He's in the one with the crazy one.
I didn't know he had more than one daughter.
He's got you.
Oh, see, learned something new. Didn't know it.
Are they expecting a verdict today, Paul? Or do you know?
Oh, is that what's that guy's first name? Is he the one with the girlfriend that supposedly disappeared or something. I heard something about somebody. Draco, Patrick, maybe. I don't watch enough of that this week for sure. I stayed out of tune. I'm not in with what's going on in the real world. It's too self-absorbed with my own crap. I'm reading chat. Mm-hmm.
I know. Chat. Now going back to talking about.
Oh, an hour ago to deliberate, huh? Wow. Sam Kilmer TV on YouTube. Oh, I have been out of the tweet world too. Man, I went so hot and heavy when I first got into it, and I haven't been on since I got back from rally.
I know. You were like bragging about your tweet status there for a while.
Well, yeah, I got 11,500. Right. I have 11,500 tweets, and I mean that's a lot from January till when rally was, you know. And I haven't been on it since. I just got to catch up on it. I got too many other things going on right now, and important things going on. Right, Denise?
Right, Linda. Everything we do is important.
Oh, yeah, right.
That's funny. Okay, so I don't even remember when it was. It's been a minute, a few weeks, a month, a couple, I don't know. But I went on Paul's channel one morning. He invited me to come on and talk about anxiety. And we did that, and that was really cool. And then I realized later on that I really enjoy just the opportunity to sit down and talk about it. Not so much, yeah, I could pay and I could go back to all the programs I've been through before, but it's much more satisfying and much more rewarding to talk to people like who are like me. They don't have a degree in what's wrong with me. You know what I mean?
Right on.
Like,
I don't label you
like normal. Like, don't give me all these big fancy fucking words to just sum up the fact that I'm losing my damn mind at the moment, you know?
Yeah.
So I was tossing around different ways, trying to incorporate that kind of, you know, community kind of like building a community, I guess, to discuss anxiety and kind of have like outlets and, you know, some sort of support system. So Linda and I have been discussing it. And what we're going to do is now twice a week on Sunday nights at 8:00 Central for about an hour. And then on Thursday afternoons from 1:15 to 2:15 Central, we're going to just have like a little anxiety meetup. We're going to meet up either here on this channel or hers or something else we kind of have in the works and, you know, discuss, you know, what's pissing you off that day? Who's having a bad day? Who needs support? What kind of support's out there? What things work for you? What doesn't work for you? You know, and
breaking
just
down.
Kind of give that outlet, gives people the opportunity to have a place to go and like vent or to just go and learn. I mean, hang out. You know, sometimes just hanging out is the best medicine when it comes to that kind of stuff and putting yourself out there, making yourself do that. Do anything is really kind of the best medicine in a sense.
Yeah.
Which is why I decided, Lynn and I have been talking about this for a few days now, specifically this idea. And I decided I wanted to go live and announce it before I talked myself out of it, which would have been absolutely
that's what we do. That's what we do.
That would have gone right in line with this whole thing. So I definitely wanted to open that up to everyone and invite you guys to join us. We did find a couple pieces of literature we're going to kind of work from, and they're real lighthearted, nothing real medical based and all the crazy parts of it, just real nice and simple, and to kind of give everybody an outlet to learn or to vent or whatever we want to do, however we want to discuss it. We'll just kind of take it as we go. So that being said, on Sunday night at 8:00, we will definitely start that and then we'll see how that goes.
Yep. I think it's, you know, because you go, I mean, people might find their medical, you know, outlet and they go to whatever programs or whatever, but because a lot of people don't, like me, I mean, we're self-diagnosed, you know, people. I mean, and we don't, sometimes it's really hard to explain to a doctor in a setting. You get very, you know, intimidated and you're not able to open up and talk. And I want it to be like, hey, you know what? I'm like that too, and this is what I do for it. And, just somebody could talk to you about it or somebody to listen to what you got to say. So I think it's a great idea and I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be good therapy for me, you guys. So hang on and watch the changes.
Yeah, watch the changes. Watch out.
Linda handles it with laughter and being nuts. That's how I handle it. I've done it for years. It's my good scapegoat. If I feel uncomfortable, I'll just crack a joke, And so that's the way it is. Or I'll cry.
Yeah.
I only cry when I get really excited about seeing people. Like, I wish I wouldn't have felt so sick at rally. So maybe I wouldn't have cried so much. It's from my heart. Everybody just knows, oh, look at Linda. She's crying. She's happy.
Right. You're funny.
Humor's yours too, Dark Side. Yep, I get that. It is. I mean,
humor and sarcasm.
Yeah, sarcasm.
My sarcasm is on fire. I am having a day, and you best watch out because it's going to go from sarcasm to really mean in about 2 seconds. So,
yeah, it's like, ooh, that tongue just cuts you like a knife, man. And people are going, did she mean that? Well, hell no. Yeah, in a way she did, but not really. She meant every word of it. Laughter is best. I agree with you, Paul. It is, really is. It's a way of making people feel comfortable. Like, if I feel uncomfortable about something, I just walk in a room and just go, bam, here I am. And I just start being a kook. And then I don't have to worry about them thinking anything or looking at me or feeling like awkward, don't know what to say, So if I go in like a storm, then by the time a few minutes goes by, I'm very comfortable. Because what are they going to say about it? I'm already putting it out there. I'm being a kook. Here I am. I'm nuts. I'm loud. And I got opinions. They're going to find that out in the first 3 seconds. So then they'll know who I am. Then I feel more comfortable. I lost my rocks, but I know where my marbles are. Well, I haven't had no marbles. Them are polished. Mine are still rocks. I don't know.
If I were to eliminate all sorts or like all forms of sarcasm from my life and my vocabulary, I'd become a mute. Like I would have nothing to do. Sarcasm and humor and like just being ornery. If I wasn't allowed to do those things, I'd be done, man. I'd be done.
Well, your sarcasm, but it's like people tell me it's dry humor. But it really is I'm being sarcastic, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like sometimes I just can pop off things like this, and other times I'm just like crickets. I got nothing, you know, and that has to do with my anxiety too. It's like I get brain dead. I mean, but there's a lot of thoughts in there, but it's like nothing put together enough to make it form a sentence.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, you'll get your service dog. That dog I showed here, that is my daughter's anxiety dog. She has it for anxiety. My daughter has tremendous anxiety, my oldest, and the dog is her anxiety dog. But he's more hyper than ever. But he is certified. So yeah, certified nut too. But dogs are a great therapy. Animals can be great therapy for people. And they can also help people. Like, you know, your dog can alarm people, right? Ziggy, isn't that what it's for? Brain fog. Yeah, plus I have fibro. So that's another, you know, fibro fog. You know, I've noticed that. And I always wondered what that was, but it makes more sense to me now. So, rain signs. Oh, that's cool, Ziggy.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
This weekend. What's everybody else doing this weekend?
Yeah.
You got big plans, Linda?
No Grandy this weekend because she starts school soon. Maybe the state fair. The Minnesota State Fair is here. But you know what? I used to look forward to the fair so much. I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to go and do this and this. Now I got to get a cart if I'm going to drive around because I can't walk. I can't, my knee will not allow me. Yeah. Bye, Cozy. So, you know, I'm just I don't know if I really want to go this year. I do like to watch the people, and there are a lot of things like everything on a stick, everything's deep fried, that
Right.
kind of stuff.
Can't miss out on that. What's wrong with you?
I know. I know. My mom went yesterday and she's 77 years old. She's going twice. She went yesterday and she's going again tomorrow. But she has a cart already, So, but she goes, I'll rent you a cart. And I'm like, oh God, I'm one of them people. I'm a cart person. I got to drive around, beep, 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 get out of my way. But hey, it's gonna be fine. It'll be fun. I gotta get the cookies. I gotta get those cookies, and I gotta get Pronto Pup, mini donuts, cheese curds, turkey leg. Oh my gosh, I am so.
And you're contemplating not going? I mean, what the hell's wrong with you? You can say all that stuff and be like, I don't know if I want to go. Sure,
I know.
And
then there's this lady who sells these purses. Their leather purses. They're so beautiful. She makes like her own designs and things. I got one that was like about, let's say that big around. I don't know if you guys, very long purse. It was a patch purse, really soft material. And I only paid $20 for it. I still have it. It was like 10 years old. There's nothing wrong. It's great. I mean, it is great. So I like to see her stuff. I like to look at that stuff. And I like to see the people carved out of butter. Because that's what we have here, 4-H. And well, they have the Dairy Queen, the Milk Queen. Yeah. She's carved into a big thing of butter. They do her face and her, a bust of her in butter. That's kind of funny. Hi, Sharon.
Hey,
how
Sharon.
you doing?
Yeah.
Good. Purse is like a diaper bag. Yeah, it could put a small child in it, Ziggy. Honestly, that's how big it was. Scottish games are fun too. A Diet Coke. Not for me. You know what I like? Oh, I got to tell you. I don't know if anybody even knows what it is. Fresca. Have you ever heard of Fresca?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's that 1 calorie pop or whatever. Everybody, they got a flavor out now. Black cherry. I got to tell you that stuff is really good. And I don't like Diet Pop at all. I cannot stand it. But that stuff does not taste like no Diet Pop. You like it, A1? Let me tell you. You have to know, try that black cherry. It is so flipping good, dude. If you like black cherry, I love black cherry. But that stuff is so good. I mean, I can't find it anywhere, but I got to find it and love it. Oh, you know what it is, too? They have peach. My mother would love that. I don't like peach, but I love black cherry. My mom likes peaches, and peach, I don't. And she also got some, saltwater taffy, which used to be really good. Maybe it was just because I was a kid. It was really good, but I tried it and I was like, what is this wax with no flavor? I was like, oh, this is terrible. But I want to try it because I love deep fried Twinkies. I had deep fried Twinkies in Las Vegas. I love them. They're so good. Yeah, with strawberry sauce, raspberry sauce.
Deep fried Oreos. They were phenomenal.
That's what I want to try, deep fried Oreo. And a deep fried Milky Way bar. They got them too. Now they also have something new this year, and I personally don't want to try it, but I heard it wasn't bad. But it is, here we go, a deep fried butter stick. It's straight butter, deep fried. I guess it doesn't taste like eating a stick of butter. It's really good for some reason. It melts or I don't know, but I don't want to try it because that just sounds like heart attack in a stick, totally. But if you like butter, I guess go for it. And I like to get all the milk you can drink, for a quarter, that kind of thing. I think it's 50 cents now. It used to be a dime when I was a kid. Gross butter. You are not kidding me. It does sound really gross.
Gavin's walking around here. Give me 1 second.
Oh, Gavin. We should get him on here. He can talk conspiracies and stuff. Boy, that kid's something else. Pull Taffy at Dollywood. Hey, listen, there's a lot at Dollywood. I mean, I can't wait because y'all are. I'm going too. I'm definitely gonna go to that. Meet up in Dolly World. Somebody was talking about that today in Mel Mel's live stream. Talking about going to Dollywood. So it's getting around, Paul. We're all going to be at Dollywood. You probably have a crowd of people there. You would never first degree guilty. Not guilty. Oh my gosh. Is that surprising? I really don't know because I haven't followed that case. Hung jury on second degree. Red velvet. Ooh, funnel cakes. Nom. Oh my gosh. Is that terrible? if he's not guilty, is this person guilty and he's not, and they found him not guilty? Deep fried pizza and Amara. Ooh, that sounds great. So you think he was guilty, Paul, huh? It's terrible. I totally disagree with the jury. Oh, I don't like that then. See, our jury system is, I don't know. Who is this person? Is this the person that with his girlfriend? Is she's missing or something? Or is this that he did shoot the guy and admitted to shoot? Was it self-defense? You didn't think they're gonna get him. Oh, is this the handicap guy, the handicap shooter? Oh, it's girlfriend's stepfather. That's terrible. They don't get. Did he give a reason for why he shot? Was like self-defense? Was he attacking him or whatever? Oh wow. Well, I could say, well, that he could probably, accuse the person of going mentally insane because the guy was molesting what was his daughter or girlfriend or something. I don't know. I'm pretty much out of the case, but it sounds terrible if you think he was guilty and he should have went. Okay, there'll be another trial. Yeah, that I can't remember that girl's name that was set on fire, and he's had two or is it two or three trials? I think two trials where there was hung jury, and because his name is totally different from what the lady was supposed to have said when she was burning on fire and in pain. She couldn't talk, I guess. It was bad. Mitigating circumstances. Trying to sell herself some more. Just released in the jail, and he would have to vote guilty. Oh, what is that? What do they get a new trial, or they just bring that guy out and say, "Oh, you've got to vote, take a vote for your 13th juror"? Oh, that's terrible. Oh, we got some breaking news there. Read on the chat. I don't know. Somebody is not guilty.
Yeah.
And I don't know the story, but it sounds like it's terrible. Meanwhile, the family needs therapy. Yeah, if you're in any kind of murder case or any kind of homicide things or whatever, you definitely need some therapy. Paul doesn't see how they would be. I don't know. I wish I would have followed the case because it certainly sounded like it was a good one. But there's so many of them, I can't follow them all. I don't know how you guys do. What's the Foley case? The case Paul is talking about now. There is only 6 jurors. Oh, wow.
Huh.
Why is there only 6 jurors? Aren't there supposed to be 12? In a jury system or what? Not guilty verdict. Sean Foley. And what's the other case? The Dika? Dika? What is that case? They did a horrible job, Ziggy says. Sorry. Well, I wish they would have did a horrible not guilty or hung jury on Stephen Avery. I'll tell you that. How they came up with guilty for that one, I don't know. And then they let some guy that admits he did it go. Florida, capital murder's only 6 jurors. I've never heard that before. I did not know that. Thank you for the education. To try to do a station thing. Yeah, the guy who shot the handicap person, that's that Draka or whatever. I was watching that.
Yeah, he shot him for parking on a handicap. Something crazy. I've not followed it very closely.
Well, the video camera I seen was he pushed the girl, no, the girl, he was yelling at his girlfriend, and the guy came out of the store and came and just pushed him, and then the guy pulled the gun. Is that the same? That must be the same one. There was an altercation over it. I'm thinking, why don't you just move your car rather than, get in an altercation with somebody? Just move your car. If you're not handicapped, you shouldn't be there anyway. So I have to look it up on a salmon. Check it out later. Yep, I got a salmon too. Yep, that's the one. Anyone says, hey, I finally got some right.
Yeah.
What you crunching on there? We're doing a little ASMI or whatever that's called.
This is my go-to snack.
Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Oh my God, they look so good.
They're phenomenal. It's my favorite Tex-Mex ever.
I like that popcorn, that puff corn stuff that's with the caramel though, the old Dutch kind. I love that. That is so good. Oh, num num. I get me some ice cream because you've had me hungry for Dairy Queen ever since the other day. Oh. Did you finally get your burger? Yeah. Bold flavored chicks. Never had that. I like
it's here.
Where's mine?
That's always here. This is like a staple. I buy this like we buy milk and bread and eggs. Then I gotta have my turtle Chex Mix. I got priorities.
Where'd they put my stuff? Oh, they took mine away. Maybe they ate it all. Oh man, you guys. They ate all my veggie sticks. Oh man, they're in trouble. I was looking for my veggie stick. I like veggie sticks. They're so good. No, veggie straws. That's what they're called. And I love them things. I love nachos too. You guys are making me hungry now.
Sorry.
Arby's for lunch.
I want to look into this more. And Lynn and I talked about this a little bit the other day. And apparently, let me find it. And the day that my technical issues really took off. I really wanted to talk about this. And, I want to look and see because apparently this woman isn't the only one. Hold on, give me 1 second to pull it up.
Holding. Giving her a second. I have given myself the creeps. Oh yes, I bet you have. Digging down into some of them victims and the stalkers and things, Sharon. That's got to be a real emotional job, what you're doing. But I appreciate it. I'm glad you're doing something for the victims of all these killers that, serial killers. That's really a wonderful thing you're doing. Oh, what's he bringing you tonight? A1 who gets her dinner delivered every night. Jealous.
Funny. So there's this lady in El Salvador who was recently on trial and acquitted in the murder of her stillborn child. They charged her with murder because of then you get into like this whole Christianity thing and blah. It's insane. But the fact that in El Salvador they can bring her to trial, she was convicted of aggravated murder and sentenced to 30 years in prison in 2017, and then they reversed it. But the fact that having a stillborn baby constitutes murder.
Yeah.
As if that was done purposefully. And it happens quite a bit there. And so I was like flabbergasted by it. And I just thought it was something I really wanted to look into. And I just don't know.
When you told me about it, I was like, what?
They said that I think there's somewhere between like 20 to 25 women still in prison there for this reason, because they delivered a stillborn baby or they had a miscarriage. And they're being accused of murder. Like
they murder their babies.
Like how is that a crime? Because I can't even imagine.
Yeah, I'm wondering if
I've been poking my head around that because I can't wrap my head around that one. I
can't either. But I'm wondering if did the women just the baby was just born that way, or did they try to do? I mean, maybe these women tried to do that.
They're trying to insinuate that they did.
Okay, yeah. So they'd have to be digged in to see what they're saying they did to make that baby die. You know what I mean? Yeah, to me, it's absolutely insane that you can do that. That people are actually in jail for that. I mean, it's like this world gets more crazy.
Mhm.
Every day I check out something, you know. It is. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It killed her newborn and buried her in her yard. Yeah. There's
Well,
been a
that's
couple of
different
them.
than
That's
having a
yeah.
miscarriage.
Yeah.
That's different than having a miscarriage
Oh yeah.
and
This.
being thrown in prison for murder.
Yeah.
That you know.
Yeah. I mean, these women aren't killing their babies and hiding them. These women are
Right.
just going to the hospital, having a baby. The baby's dead. You're going to jail. I
Right.
mean, you killed your child. You know, that's crazy. If you have a miscarriage, you go to jail. I mean, that is nuts. You know what I mean? And then you got the other side where there's China who says it's perfectly okay if it's a girl, you know, and you have two children, and, you know, they don't care. But
She can claim whatever the hell she wants. Just the fact that she buried that baby tells a whole nother story.
oh
These
yeah,
women do not bury their children
yeah,
and try
these,
to hide it.
yeah, they're not trying to hide it. They're openly, their children die, and
It's a whole different story.
yeah, yeah. Any, you know, I mean, I understand a child, a young kid, like very young, like under 12 or whatever, not knowing that having a child and what you got to do. But anybody that's, you know, like 15, 14, 16, they're having a kid and they're doing that. There's something wrong with them up here. They should have talked to their parents. They should have, whatever, you know, I mean, there's something wrong. They need help. I don't believe they're innocent. I don't believe their thoughts are innocent. I don't believe they don't know what they're doing. I don't. Not in today's day and age. I do not believe that. Okay, now it's just the Linda show. Woo! I'll carry on with more of my opinions. She was 18 and her mom didn't want people to know. Well, that's kind of cuckoo on her mom's fault. Maybe her mom should go to jail for that. Telling her, you know, I mean, that's crazy. To me, that is nuts. Her mom didn't want nobody to know, but that's crazy.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting case to follow.
Yeah, well, the mom had something to do with it. So I think the mom should go to jail then, because, and the girl at 18, if she doesn't know what's going on, there's something wrong with her. Is she mentally handicapped, or is she a normal kid? Yeah, obviously, she's
I don't
normal.
know how that happens, Paul, but it happens quite a bit. And I don't understand it. I mean, honest to God, I've been late twice in my life. Their names Austin and Gavin.
Me too.
I've been on a stick
Georgia
at
Christina.
110 pounds. Like, there is no, I'm not the type of person that hides pregnancy. Like, it's not going to happen.
I can't do it either. I gained
So
70 pounds.
I don't understand it, but I do see that happen. I mean, one of my best friends, Amanda, she was pregnant with twins. She had twins. Each girl weighed almost 7 pounds, and she only gained 28 pounds with her pregnancy. So
my daughter Georgia, you couldn't tell.
and
she was
like for women
either.
that don't have like a regular menstrual cycle and all that, if they miss a period, they don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know, but I feel like
I couldn't tell. But
I
my
would
daughter,
think so, Paul, but I don't know.
My daughter didn't know.
I can't judge it because I don't understand it. There's people way more qualified than me to discuss that because I don't understand how it works.
Right. If you don't get your period and you don't think something's wrong, well, then there's something wrong with you there. But my daughter knew she was pregnant, but she did not at all look pregnant. Not at all. And that baby was almost 1 ounce of 9 pounds, and she delivered at 28 weeks. So if she was almost 9 pounds at 28 weeks and the perfectly healthy baby, you know, so can you imagine what she would have been at 32? That would be crazy, huh? That kid would weigh, oh gosh, over 10 pounds for sure.
What is happening?
I don't know. You kept going up and going on. I don't know what it is. Internet. Maybe it's just.
No, I know what it is. Hold on.
I'm holding.
I might bump me right back out. Hold on.
Well, you can bump back in. You had a 13-pound child. Oh, bless you.
Yeah, Austin weighed 10, 13. And they induced me 2 weeks early with him. So
I had C-sections. And my youngest was an ounce away from 8 pounds. I didn't have huge babies, you know. But I mean, I was huge. But no.
Austin was a 3-month-old. Yeah,
3 pounds. I bet your kids. Your son is so tall. I mean, I'm like, pictures Austin.
Both of them are.
Yeah. Well, Yeah, you're a whole
Yeah.
tall family.
Austin was 10-13 and Gavin was 7-11.
7-Eleven. Haha, that's cute.
It's his birthday too, 7-11.
Oh, well, isn't that coincidental? That's really coincidental. That's kind of cool. 10 all 3 weeks early. Smallest was 10 pounds and 3 weeks early. Well, that one would have been 13 pounds too. That is too much.
Yep.
And I thought Georgia was big. She was 1 ounce away from being 8 pounds. And Christina was only 7'9". No, she was, 7'9". She was tiny. But she didn't look tiny to me when I seen him. I was like, you grew in me? Oh my God. That was the weirdest. When I looked at her and I went, and you were growing in me? I was like, oh, wow, that's weird. I remember when my second one turned around to come out, because she was breech all the way until like the very end of it. When she turned around, I was in the grocery store and I dead stop. I thought that kid was coming right through my crotch, man. I was like, so much pain. Oh, I'll never forget that as long as I live. Never. And my first child was 3 weeks overdue. Yeah, there wasn't even no amniotic fluid left in Christina. With Christina, we almost lost her and me during that. Your son was perfect. Now he's an asshole. Guess what? Both my girls are perfect. Now they're both assholes. But I love them. They're not that bad, though. Jeez, Jess, that's terrible. Ouch. Everybody's Jess. I hope they're good to you. You have to tell them the delivery stories when they get older and start being mean to you, so they'll be nice to you. Like, you have no idea. I delivered you. You were 13 pounds. That's kind of crazy. My word. That is my word. So anyway, so you're going to have your grandy this weekend.
Yeah.
Austin's coming.
I talk to Aiden all the time, but Wednesday morning when I talked to her and said, Mama, come to your house today. I said, Aiden, you have school today. Okay, Mama, I'm coming to your house tomorrow. I said, Aiden, you have school tomorrow. So that got me off that conversation. Well, he doesn't have school on Fridays. So he called this morning and said, Mama. I said, yeah, I don't have school today. I said, okay. He goes, I'm coming to your house. I said, you are? I said, when are you coming? Right now. I said, how are you going to get here? Come get me, Mama. I'm like, oh, God. I'm like, I'll have Grams pick you up on his way home from work. Okay.
So he's all happy.
And then he's like, Mama, when am I coming to your house? I'm like, Aiden, I'll just call you an Uber and somebody will pick you up and bring you over. He's like, okay, here, Mommy, and gives Madison the phone and like runs off. Like, he is so clueless.
Yeah.
And he's right pacing the floor now waiting for Wayne to come get him. So
he'll say, well, gotta stay another night, Mama. I'm not going home. No school.
Yeah, he'll be here probably through Sunday.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Hey, Layla, we've talked before. Layla and Aiden they are the master manipulators, and what they get from their mama and their fucking nana is anything they want. They run the show,
My granddaughter is a few days shy of six months old.
No.
And like, I'm not allowed to touch her when he's around. I'm not allowed to look at her. I looked at Kennedy one day. I was like, girl, you better just follow me on Twitter because your brother is not going to let us have a relationship. We're screwed, lady.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, it's so funny.
Yeah, well, Layla's now Elise is 2, so she comes over and then she goes into the bedroom, which is Layla's bedroom, and she touches Layla's toys. And oh, Nana, you let Elise in my room. That's mine, Nana. You can't do that. And I said, well, Elise is gonna come and spend the night. No, she's not, Nana. She can't spend the night at my Nana's house. You're my Nana. I'm like, oh, okay. But I'm her Nana too.
So for anyone in the crowd who doesn't have grandkids yet, just wait. It's the best thing ever.
It is so.
Teenagers stuff, but grandkids are so cool.
They are. I loved my kids, but oh God, grandkids you can do so many different things with, and then you can send them home. You don't have to worry about the rest of the time. And the unique bond you get. Like me and Layla have a really great bond, and it's going to be hard to bust that. No, nobody's going to come between her sister or her mom or anybody. And Denise has got the same thing going on with hers. There's a definite connection.
Yeah, Aiden and I are best friends. It's pretty awesome.
Oh, wow.
All right.
I am.
So I just wanted to really just tell you guys about the anxiety meetup and how we're gonna try to structure that and try to get something going.
Yep.
For the benefit of everyone, and kind of just see what we can do with that. So unless anybody has anything they really want to chat about, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up.
Brady
But
Owens.
I'll take care of her bad grill. I got to get ready for Aiden and the craziness of that.
Yep. And you have a great weekend with Aiden. I'm sure I'll talk to you after it's done because I know you're busy. So that'll be fine.
Every
once in a while.
They'll be outside riding they'll be riding the 4-wheeler and the go-kart and anything else they can go do. So I'll be available.
Get our few minutes in here and there. I know how it is. Same thing when
Exactly.
I got here.
Right. Yeah, definitely. But
but everybody join us.
Else we talked about, we're going to we'll see you guys on Sunday.
On Sunday.
Anxiety thing. And then we'll start from there and see what we can muster up for ourselves, put a smile on all of our faces somehow.
Yeah. All right, guys. Bye. Thank you.
You guys have a great weekend, and we'll talk soon. Thanks for stopping
Sunday.
by. Happy Friday. Bye-bye.
Bye.